Good Friday morning, everybody. It is Friday, April 30th, 2021. This is episode 38 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Rahim Escalai. Today, we have scores from the NBA, NHL, and MLB, as well as a recap of last night's NFL draft, which was the first round. I have some comments, a couple things to talk about as far as who got drafted, when, and why, and possibly a little preview of round 2. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to review the NFL draft first. Now, it was a great night. I loved honestly, from the second I heard the Star Spangled Banner, I was turned up. I was ready to go. I was fired up. And I think that was kind of like the general feeling of everybody. I think everybody was ready for this. Everybody was hyped like it was an actual game. It was getting ready to get played. And I think that's good for the fans, and I think that's good for the game. There's a lot of hype, a lot of predictions, a lot of analysis, and it all ended with the actual draft happening. So let's go over it. We have Trevor Lawrence. We knew Trevor Lawrence was going to Jacksonville. We knew Zach Wilson was going to the Jets. But pretty much from pick 3 on is what we need to discuss. A couple wows in there, a couple moves that definitely left me scratching my head. So let's get into it. Pick 3, the 49ers who traded with Miami, and who traded with Houston, and then they traded with Miami, and they traded that. Yeah, that's how that pick got there. From Houston to Miami, and then Miami traded to the 49ers. The 49ers took Trey Lance here after the 3rd pick. Kyle Pitts went 4th to the Falcons. Everybody thought that was going to happen. Jamar Chase went 5th to the Bengals. I had mocked that. I think a long time ago when I did one of my first ones. Jalen Waddle going to the Miami Dolphins at number 6. That was kind of like a wow. I went and got Tua a target, so Tua's got somebody to throw to, other than Gesicki, and so I think that Miami wins with that pick. Honestly, they should have took Devonta Smith, but who knows why that didn't happen. Penei Sewell ends up going to the Detroit Lions. Now, it's another pick that stunned everybody with the 8th pick. J.C. Horn went to Carolina. You know how Matt Rule is, the Carolina Panthers head coach, how he loves his defensive players. So it was only right that he took J.C. Horn. Right after that, the 9th pick, Patrick Surtain Jr. from Alabama came out of the draft and was picked by Denver. Number 10, Devontae Smith. Yay, he finally went to the Philadelphia Eagles, who traded with the Dallas Cowboys to get this pick here. Number 11th. This is where all the quarterback drama stopped. The Chicago Bears traded up with the New York Giants to go grab Justin Fields. So the Chicago Bears now have Justin Fields. So if you're a Vikings, a Packers, or a Lions fan, now you got a new quarterback to worry about. So yeah, Justin Fields to Chicago. Michael Parsons went to the Cowboys with the next pick. It's kind of predictable. I like Michael Parsons on the Cowboys. That defense needs a lot of help. Rashawn Slater to the Chargers at 13th. Elijah Vera Tucker to the Jets, who traded up to get some protection for Zach Wilson. Number 15, Mac Jones, the quarterback from Bama, went to the Patriots. A lot of people saw that coming. I didn't see that coming until the very end of stuff. Xavier Collins, he went to Arizona at 16. I like his size. I don't know if he's a linebacker. I think he's like at the end, but they took him here. He's going to be a linebacker in that Arizona Cardinals defense, and I can't wait to see what work he puts in and what he does. Man, Xavier Collins is a beast. Anyway, we have Alex Leatherwood going to the Las Vegas Raiders, and he played tackle and a little bit of center for Alabama. Alex Leatherwood's good, don't get me wrong. He's one of the best linemen whom I had in this draft. I don't think he's worth that high of a pick. I think that was a little bit of a reach, to be honest. And I'm interested to see how that pick turns out. You know what I mean? Like I said, they were other linemen in this draft who play better, who are better. But hey, more power to the Raiders for making that, and kudos to the Raiders for making that choice. Jalen Phillips, the injury-ridden defensive end from Miami, gets picked by the Dolphins. Wow. Jalen Davis, a linebacker from Kentucky, goes to the Washington football team. Jalen Davis, sideline to sideline defender, runs a 4.46. You're not outrunning him. Kadarius Toney at 20, from Florida, goes to the Giants. So my brother Daniel Pettit finally has a good rate wide receiver to throw to. Darius Slayton, and I'm saying my brother's a Giants fan. Darius Slayton's okay. Saquon's all right. You know what I mean? But you need firepower. You need something. You need to give Daniel Jones somebody to throw something to. 21st pick, Kwity Paye, the DE from Michigan, went to Indy. Caleb Farley, who I had in one of my top 10 mocks, dropped all the way to the 22nd pick and got snatched up by the Titans. At number 23, Christian Darrisaw, the offensive tackle from Virginia Tech. I had him going to the Vikings all along. They ended up taking him. Steelers take Najee Harris, the halfback from Bama. Jacksonville goes and gets Travis Etienne. They're really investing on Trevor Lawrence. They're really trying to make this pick right and really trying to do what they have to do. And I admire what that franchise is doing. Let me say that again. Greg Newsome II, or a corner who I thought my Packers were taking, went to Cleveland at 26. 27th, Rashad Bateman, a wide receiver from Minnesota, falls into the hands of the Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Turner, a DN from Houston, goes to the Saints. My Packers took Eric Stokes, cornerback from Georgia. Gregory Rousseau, the DE from Miami, goes to Buffalo. Wow, that was a steal for the Bills. Jason Owe goes to the Baltimore Ravens, who ended up having another pick in this round. And finally, Joe Tryon. Joe Tryon from Washington goes to Tampa Bay. Joe Tryon, I was kind of confused. Is he a DE? Is he a linebacker? In 2018, he lined up 36% of his snaps. He was a linebacker, so it's hard to say what he is exactly, but I know he's a freak. And that concludes the first round of the draft. It was wild. I loved it. I again don't think the Packers did enough. My team specifically, I don't think we did enough to address the fact that Aaron needs some help. When that's going to happen, it remains to be seen. So, getting into your scores in the NBA, Dallas beats Detroit 115-105. Brooklyn beats Indy 130-113. Houston beats Milwaukee 143-136. Denver over Toronto 121-111. New Orleans over OKC 109-95. And Golden State loses to Minnesota 126-114. Moving on to the MLB, in 10 innings, the Baltimore Orioles beat the Yanks 4-3. Oakland over Tampa Bay 3-2. Another game that ended in 10 innings was St. Louis over Philly, 4-3. Seattle beats Houston 1-0. Chicago White Sox in Game 1 of their doubleheader against Detroit wins 3-1. Chicago Cubs beat the Atlanta Braves 9-3. Milwaukee beats the Dodgers of LA 2-1. Texas beat the Boston Red Sox 4-1, darn Rangers. And then for the second game in the White Sox and Tigers doubleheader, Chicago wins 11-0. Wow. Finally in the NHL, Tampa Bay 3, Dallas 0. Boston 5, Buffalo Sabres 2. New Jersey 5, Philly 3. New York Islanders beat the Rangers 4-0. Pittsburgh 5, Washington 4. Carolina 3, Detroit 1. Toronto 4, Vancouver 1, Florida 4, Chicago 3, and finally St. Louis 5, and Minnesota has a score of 4. So that seems to be it. Short episode, some scores, and a little breakdown of the draft. What do I have coming? Tonight we have the second round of the NFL draft starting at 8 o'clock. So as you know, I'm going to break that down, I'm going to look through my mock drafts and see what's happening, where are certain people going. And in tomorrow's episode, we'll have that full breakdown for you as well as scores from all the other sports that tend to keep you interested. My name is Raheem Escalai, and this is 403 Sports Talk, episode 38. And I would like to personally thank you for continuing to support me, continuing to watch the show. Another shout out to all of the kids in Western Mass, all the student athletes. We do this type of show, we do these type of things for you guys, to get you guys out there and exposure, and just so people can see the kind of fun you guys are having in your sports on the local level. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If there's something I got wrong, please message me or leave it in the comments box, and we will adjust what was said and potentially put the right fact in there. And I am signing out. I'm Raheem Escalai, 413 Sports Talk, episode 38. I love you all, and I wish nothing but the best. You all have a great day. Don't forget to watch that draft, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're on YouTube too. Have a good one.